Welcome to another exciting interview segment. Today, we have the pleasure of sitting down with Brittany Charlotte Smith, star of the movie The Wedding Rule. Brittany takes on the role of Evie. Join us as we delve into Brittany's insights into her character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And can you tell us a little bit about your character in The Wedding Rule?
So Evie is a party planner. She's a diehard friend. She absolutely adores Gemma, who is her best friend and roommate. And she, at the beginning of the movie, is single and eventually finds a soulmate, which is really lovely because who doesn't like finding love in a movie?
And what initially attracted you to your role in The Wedding Rule?
Oh, yeah. So Evie was so funny in the script, and I felt like I could really see her clearly. And she's really warm, and she has a lot of just like love and care, and she adores her friends. And I feel like it's very close to me as a person. And so I didn't feel like Evie was that far from who Brittany is. And so I just brought a lot of like humor and myself into her.
And what do you think makes this movie so special and captivating?
I actually feel like the cast made it really special. In my experience, I've had a lot of great ensemble casts, but for some reason, the first day that we all met each other, it was just very kismet and sparky, and we all had such a great time on set. And I feel like it's translates a lot in the movie that you can see how much fun that we're having, which kind of does make it special. I also feel like the story is really sweet. It's kind of like the one that got away with Gemma and Max's character. And I feel like, sometimes people think about that, like, oh, I wonder if I'll fall in love with my childhood crush. And in this movie, it happens.
Yeah. And what was it like working with the rest of the cast on set?
Oh, they were so great. They were so great. The first day that we were all on set was the picnic, strawberry picking scene, which you'll obviously end up seeing. And we all just had the greatest of time. And we just kept laughing. I feel like we just really clicked, which was really nice.
Yeah. And what can you tease about your character journey in The Wedding Rule?
Ooh, I feel like I might have teased her already. She does find love. But even though she's a party planner, when she's helping Gemma find love, sometimes she's a little too keen. And so, when your friend is looking out for you, sometimes it's not 100% looking out for you because they're just trying to help. But sometimes it's helping too much. But Evie finds her way to Gemma and does end up really assisting her with what she needs.
Great. And what was your favorite scene or moment while filming The Wedding Rule?
Oh, I do love the picnic scene, the strawberry picking scene when uh, Evie's on a date with Max and Gemma is on a date with Nolan. But there is like this really beautiful, heartfelt scene that Evie and Gemma get to have when things aren't going that well. And it's kind of a break from all the fun of the movie. And you kind of get to see how the characters really, really love each other, and that there's a true friendship there. And it's not just fun and games, it's really the rest of their lives. And doing that scene with Julie was just so lovely. And I feel like that's a really beautiful scene.
Great. And change of subject.
Mhm.
At Survive the Shows, we are big fans of Christmas rom-coms.
Mhm.
What is your all-time favorite?
Gosh, my all-time favorite Christmas rom-com. So I love The Holiday because I think Jack Black is funny with Kate Winslet. Um, Oh, it's so hard. I also love Bridget Jones. I feel like all Bridget Jones's diaries are all technically kind of a Christmas rom-com because it takes place around Christmas.
Yeah.
And I just feel like Reese Witherspoon, or not Reese Witherspoon, um, Renee Zellweger and Colin Firth are just so lovely together, and they're very like snarky and they're just so fun to watch and then watch fall in love.
Yeah.
Mm.
And what have been some of the most memorable projects you have worked on throughout your career, and why?
Oh gosh. I mean, I love The Wedding Rule. I feel like that was a super fun project. But then I also worked on The Naughty Nine. That was a Disney project, and that was really, really cool to work for a huge studio. And it's cool being a part of like the Disney universe. And oh gosh, it's hard to pick favorites, but I guess I'll rest it on those two.
Great. And the last question, can you tease something about your next projects?
Ooh, okay. So the next project that you're going to see me in is on a TV show that's been running for a very long time. And it may or may not involve live animals.
Okay, great.
Mhm. Very
Okay.
easy.
Make sure to watch The Wedding Rule tonight on UpTV. Thank you, Brittany, to join us. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, Desiree. It was a pleasure too.
Thank you for watching. Bye.